Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm looking at the worst decisions that Rockstar's made in GTA history. Now, there have been some really bad additions that they've added to this game, additions which nobody likes and nobody thinks that should be added. However, today I'm looking at 3 decisions which I think absolutely ruins the course of GTA's history. Now, 2 of these, you're probably going to agree with. One of them, you're probably going to hate me for, but just hear me out on it, okay? If you guys do enjoy this video, consider liking, subscribing, and joining Discord, which is linked below, and consider leaving a comment about what you agree with, disagree with, as I'd love to hear you guys' opinions on the thought as well. But without further ado, here is the first thing that ruined GTA in my opinion. Now, GTA has released some absolutely broken weapons over the years, but none of them made Griefus happier than the Orbital Cannon. There were 2 different modes of the Orbital Cannon, 500,000 per shot or 750,000 per shot. The 500,000 per shot, you just didn't lock onto a person. The 750,000 person, you were guaranteed to kill someone. What made the Orbital Cannon so strong was it came out in the Doomsday update where so many broken things came out, and this was one of the most broken things because you could lock onto anybody, and no matter what vehicle they're driving or no matter where they are, you just press a button and they die. It was a Griefus' best friend because they didn't have to do anything to kill somebody. They could just press a button, and there was a glitch where you could get the shot for free. Nobody has experienced more pain than somebody who's doing something and just gets blown up by an orbital cannon though. It's not so much an issue nowadays, but it was definitely an issue a lot back in the day, and I'm just glad that nobody actually uses this anymore. Now, no other thing in GTA has had more of an impact than the Oppressor Mark II. There are several videos on my channel of me bitching about this vehicle. There's hundreds, if not thousands of videos of people on the internet bitching about this video, getting griefed by this vehicle. It's a shit vehicle, man. We all agree that this should have never been added to the game. Yet it was. It's been nerfed twice and it's still OP as fuck. Oppressors, they're like the fucking bees of the GTA Online. You don't want them, you try to avoid them, but they just fucking appear, and whenever they come around, you just try and stay still, hope that they don't notice you and fly past you. That's what oppressors are. This is the worst thing that GTA's ever added to the game. Everyone is pretty much in agreement with this. I'm sure nobody's going to disagree with this one. If you guys think otherwise, please let me know why you think the Oppressor might be a decent vehicle in the game. The only thing I can see is the mobility, but then again, the mobility of this vehicle really does not fit in with GTA Online as a whole. I enjoy it. I'm a big fan of it, but just no, man.
Is this the right place for the party? Can we post? Is there a hashtag?
Here we go. This is where everyone comes at me down my throat. Just hear me out on this one real quick, please. That's all I'm asking for. In my opinion, Cayo Perico is the worst addition to GTA, hands down. No other thing in the game can make this much money. I know what you're thinking. More money? Why are you complaining about that? It's very simple. Because this can make you so much money in such a short amount of time, it makes everything else in the game more expensive. Because this can make you so much money in a short amount of time, it makes every other business in the game look terrible because of how much money you make off them. Because you can do this solo, it means that people who play with friends, they're not going to earn as much as if you do this solo. Because you can do this in such a small amount of time, it makes doing anything in the game pointless. Purely because this is in the game, prices have risen, the community is not there anymore, and everything else looks bad because it just gets compared to Cayo Perico. Now, don't get me wrong, it's great for making money, but it's the only way to make a decent amount of money that's comparable to this. There's no other way to make an amount of money which is comparable to Cayo Perico. So why would you do anything else? This has alienated 95% of the rest of the game from people, because why do anything else when you can just play Cayo Perico? It's not even a good heist either. The setups aren't that great. It's not that fun, but people love it. So you're going to be down my throat because of it. But in my opinion, it's the worst thing that's ever happened to this game.